Sir Hugh Dowding, a name often overshadowed by the grand narratives of World War II, emerged as a pivotal figure during one of Britain's most desperate times. As the head of the Royal Air Force's Fighter Command during the Battle of Britain, Dowding's strategic foresight and innovative tactics played a crucial role in thwarting the German Luftwaffe's attempts to gain air superiority over Britain. His leadership not only saved Britain from potential invasion but also set the stage for the eventual Allied victory in the war. This comprehensive exploration of Dowding's life, his contributions to air warfare, and his legacy illustrates how one man's vision and determination helped shape the course of history. Hugh Dowding was born on April 24, 1882, in Moffat, Scotland. Coming from a military family, he was exposed to the rigors of discipline and service from a young age. He attended St Edward's School in Oxford before entering the Royal Military Academy, Woolwich, where he excelled in academics and leadership. After commissioning as a second lieutenant in the Royal Engineers in 1901, Dowding's early career was marked by a keen interest in aviation, which was then a nascent field. In 1910, Dowding's passion for flight led him to join the newly formed Royal Flying Corps, RFC. His first experiences in the air were both exhilarating and fraught with danger, but they instilled in him a profound understanding of aerial tactics and the importance of air superiority. His service during World War I saw him rise through the ranks, culminating in the role of a senior officer in the RFC. This period was crucial in shaping his beliefs about the role of air power in modern warfare. After World War I, Dowding continued to advocate for the significance of air power in military strategy. Recognizing the lessons of the Great War, he argued for a more integrated approach to air defense. Dowding was appointed to several key positions in the Royal Air Force, RAF, during the interwar years, where he became increasingly influential in shaping British air policy. In the 1930s, he was appointed as the head of the newly formed Fighter Command. This role was critical as it allowed him to implement his vision for a modern air defense system. He pushed for advancements in radar technology, recognizing that early warning systems were essential for an effective defense against aerial attacks. Dowding was instrumental in the development and deployment of the Chain-Home radar network, which would later prove invaluable during the Battle of Britain. The Battle of Britain, fought between July and October 1940, was a defining moment in World War II. Following the fall of France, Adolf Hitler aimed to establish air superiority over Britain to pave the way for a ground invasion. The Luftwaffe launched a sustained bombing campaign, targeting British airfields, radar stations, and cities. One of Dowding's defining characteristics was his calm demeanor under pressure. Throughout the Battle of Britain, he maintained a steady hand, earning the respect of his subordinates and pilots alike. His leadership style was characterized by trust in his officers and a willingness to listen to their insights. This collaborative approach fostered a sense of unity within Fighter Command, which proved essential during the grueling months of combat. Dowding's decision-making process was marked by a combination of intuition and empirical evidence. He relied on data from the radar stations and intelligence reports to make informed choices about where to deploy his fighters. His ability to analyze complex situations and anticipate the enemy's moves played a vital role in the RAF's success. The battle progressed, the Luftwaffe shifted its tactics, focusing on bombing civilian targets in London and other cities. This strategic change, aimed at demoralizing the British population, inadvertently allowed the RAF to regroup and reinforce their fighter units. The resilience of the British people and the RAF's capacity to absorb losses became defining features of the battle. Dowding's leadership was instrumental during this critical phase. He ensured that the pilots received the support they needed, both in terms of equipment and morale. He understood the psychological toll that combat could take on his men and implemented measures to maintain their spirits.